welcome to another episode of Renault Team Talk. Let's find out who we're talking to today. Alright guys, we're here with Robbie Carlile today and we've got a chance to ask him a few questions. So welcome Bobby.
Hey mate, how's things?
Good mate. First off the ranks, we've got a question from Jakey Need. He wants to know who wears pants around the house, you or your girlfriend Jo?
Nah, definitely me. He thinks it's the other way around for some reason, but I've got no idea why.
And how does Jake behave around the house? Does he pull his weight and do his dishes and keep the place nice and tidy?
When he's awake, he's not bad, but he's hardly ever awake, so it's a tough gig.
Alright, and Boki wants to know what happened to your career as a pilot.
Went south. I was too far to drive. Just got lazy, so I don't know.
Alright, Matty Loby wants to know, is it true that you organised a training camp in the off-season one year, a gruelling training camp, but then didn't actually show up for it?
Yeah, I organised it with Cam Floon, one of our fitness coaches, and then I got really ill a couple of days before I went out, so I couldn't go, so Boki took the reins. So.
Alright, no worries. Sounds a bit sus to me, but... we got Malix Aldridge asked on Facebook, why are you Bobby and not Alipate?
Yeah, I had a few dyslexic blokes around the club. Couldn't say my name when I first rocked up and found it too difficult, so I just went with Bobby.
No worries. And Jacko Trengo, a good friend of yours. Was a good friend. Is it true Chris Brown gave your girlfriend a kiss on stage at one of his concerts?
No, he was bumping and grinding on her, but that's her little A-grade thing, so I've got one up my sleeve.
Alright, Andrew Sibley on Facebook asks, what makes you so happy at Port and what makes you want to become and stay a one club player?
Just me good mates, you know, Robbie. Great club, great supporters, and it's always good to come into the club and see all the boys and hang out with your best mates. So.
Very good. You'd be happy to know we've got another one from Jacko here. Is it true you've got the worst feet in the AFL?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't seen all the boys' feet in the AFL, but definitely at the club, easily.
Spends the most time with the podiatrist by far, I think. Christian's always got his hands full with you.
Yeah, he has to lock out an arvo for me. So.
Brady Thornton on Facebook asks, do you have a pre-game ritual? And what's the weirdest one that you know of that any of the boys do before a game? Keep it clean.
Probably just Mark and Tina's, go around to their house and have the Popeye lasagna that they cook every Friday night for the boys, which is pretty good, and that'd be about it. And strange rituals around the club. Robbie's got a couple, but I can't really tell him. So.
Alright. Who's Mark and Tina? Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, they're old host parents, so they housed myself, a few of the other boys, Johnny Butcher, a great man here, and a few others, so they've been great for us and still keeping regular contact with them.
Bevan Matthews asked on Facebook, who's been your toughest opponent?
Probably Jonathan Brown or Matthew Pavlich, I'd say.
And what makes them so hard to play on?
Very athletic and strong as well in the contest. So.
We've got a question from Ryan Johns on Twitter. Do you feel at your fittest this season?
Hey Maccas. Yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely fitter this year, as all the boys are. It's, changes every year, so we just got to keep adapting each year.
Hugh Evan asks on Twitter, who has a bigger head, Brett Ebert or Ollie Wines?
Tough one. Ollie's is a bit more box shaped, but I think Ebert's still got the cake.
Yeah, I agree. And Jackson asks again, you rate yourself as a dancer. Can you show us your best dance move?
I'm not a dancer at all. My cousin took all that, so I think Jacko's got one move that he busts out every now and then, so it's pretty disgraceful, so I don't know what he's on about.
And what about Needy? He can move a bit, can't he?
Yeah, Needy's got plenty in his arsenal. I'd love to see him out the dance floor. Might have to tag him.
And TJ asks on Twitter, what is it like living with Jake Need?
Like I said before, when he's awake, he's pretty good. Gives you a bit, but yeah, he's like a sloth. He sleeps like 16, 17 hours a day.
Thanks for your time, Bobby. Good luck this weekend. It's been good chatting.
Thanks, buddy.